Let's get one thing straight off top. If you in a barbershop and somebody brings up basketball GOAT, there's a good chance the argument gonna end up in somebody yelling, "You never even watched Jordan play." And you know who they yelling at? A 12-year-old wearing Paul George signature sneakers, man. This video is for them. And for everybody who's ever had to explain to their nephew why Michael Jordan is more than just a crime, even some shoes. Now let's be honest, Michael Jordan ain't just a basketball player to grown man. He's a father figure, a role model, a fashion icon. He's the first man some of y'all ever saw who was angry, bald, rich, competitive, and successful. He wasn't smiling, he wasn't friendly. Jordan looked like he had a grudge every game. He gave you structure, he gave you standards, he gave you 6 rings and no hugs. He had that mentality. That's why men love him, bro, because Jordan didn't care about your feelings. He wasn't worried about player empowerment or mental health or what's trending, but what's trending before social media. Jordan was your dad telling you, if you want to cry, go in the bathroom, bro. We ain't trying to hear all that. LeBron is the cool uncle, the one that brings pizza, got Bluetooth in his car, and lets you sip a little Sprite when your mama ain't looking. LeBron is on TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, and NBA TV at the same time. He dabs everybody up. He posts workouts with Drake songs in the background. He drops 30 and then tweets what wasn't even locked in for real. That's why kids love him, because LeBron is an entertainment. He's a walking highlight reel. He's the most accessible superstar of all time, bro. He talks to the fans. He talks to the haters. He might even talk to you if you tag him in the right post. Jordan, he wouldn't punch you for looking at him wrong in Foot Locker, bro. No cap. Jordan don't play that. Jordan got a different mentality than these young guys nowadays, bro. LeBron got that friendly, let's dap up for the game, old teammates, all that. Jordan like, bro, I'm trying to get a nigga here before the game. I'm walking in before the game and let the nigga know you can't go. I'm about to give you 50. Tell your teammate I'm about to give you 50. You know what I'm saying? Jordan don't play that, bro. He ain't one of them friendly type of dude. Now let's get into this curveball though, bro. Why do kids love Paul George so much? It ain't because of rings. It ain't even because of stats. It's because of Paul George is YouTube certified. If you were a kid watching PG-13 2014, 2018, he looked like an alien. I ain't gonna lie. With windmills and snatchbacks, threes, dunks, defense, and he wore every colorway of every Nike shoe known to man. But I ain't gonna lie, I'm one of these ones, bro. I had the left on sleeve just because of PG, bro. I'm gonna keep it 100. My favorite player was Russell and KD, but bro, Paul George had me in a head like I can't count. Paul George back in the day with the Pacers, I was one of the ones, but I never thought he was GOAT though. But look, he was 2K made real. A highlight machine. He was a highlight machine, bro. He looked like what you made on my career before you even knew what badges were. And then he started his own podcast. Now he got 8-year-olds listening to an hour-long interviews with Lou Williams like it's ESPN. But Paul George, people's player, you don't need a ring when the kids already crying you in the comments. But now they starting to hate on Paul George though. I ain't gonna lie. Nowadays, now that he missing all these games and want to do podcasts and like that, they starting to hate. Big hate. Can't count. But let's break this down real precise. Jordan moved like a military assassin. LeBron moves like a freak of nature experiment from Area 51. PG moves like he's playing pickup with anime music playing his head. Grown men love Jordan because he was about dominant. You watch Jordan felt like he could run for president and rob a bank. You don't question him, bro. You fear him. Kids love LeBron and PG because they look fun. They dunk, they dance, they hit, step back. They got swag. They post fits. Jordan wore the same 3-piece suit for 15 years, bro. No cap, bro. He just got that mentality, bro. The older guys gonna always love Jordan. He got that killer instinct in him, bro. And they feel like the young generation don't got that, bro. And this ain't even just basketball, bro. It's generational trauma. Old heads had to hoop outside with no net. They wore jeans to play 21. They had a homie named Black who never passed. So when Jordan showed up with intensity and discipline, he was everything that coach told him to be. Meanwhile, kids today, they playing AAU in private jets. They watching Ballers Life highlights before bed. Their goal is whoever dropped 30 on House of Highlights and no cap. Jordan was built for VHS. LeBron was built for ESPN. Paul George was built for YouTube shorts, bro. It just is what it is. The kids gonna like what they like. Cause now it's Ja now, bro. Cause Ja that him now. Like I wouldn't be surprised if kids grow up in the next 10, 15 years and they be like, bro, Ja the best player of all time. I wouldn't be surprised, bro, because kids love Ja. But you ever notice how Jordan ain't never asked to be loved? He didn't tweet, he didn't complain, he didn't podcast, he let the game talk. Meanwhile, LeBron out here doing Taco Tuesdays for 6 years, sub between his teammates and dropping hour-long documentaries on why he left Cleveland again. And PG, you already know PG got that podcast, bro, and the signature shoe. PG be on this podcast a little too much, bro. That's what people think. I don't really care what he do, but he be on that podcast so much I feel like he forgetting how to play basketball, no cap. Jordan was like, y'all gonna respect me when I'm dropping 55 on your favorite team and walking out in a trench coat smoking a cigar, no cap. Jordan wasn't even about to play with them guys. But let's not forget the elephant in the room, the shoes. Jordan sneakers are internal. You don't even gotta hoop the world. You might be broke, jobless, and can't dribble with your left. But if you got on some retro ones, you got some little status a little bit. PG, kids love his sneakers too. Affordable, colorful, and perfect for AAU. LeBron, kind of bulky, but if you 12 and built like a linebacker, they perfect for you, bro. You know what I'm saying? I had somebody about 250 though back in middle school. But But Jordan's shoes have made more non-basketball players fall in love with the man than his highlights did. Bro, got people who never touched the rim in their life saying he the GOAT. Like, people never watch basketball ever. Jordan is the GOAT. Just because they got on some Jordans, bro. I mean, that's how life works sometimes, bro. I can't lie. Now, hold on. Before we move on, we gotta talk about Steph and Wardell Curry. Because if we being honest, Steph might be the true god of the youth. Like, bro, kids love Steph. I'm talking obsession level love. He's the reason every 9-year-old thinks they can pull up from half court, even though they can't even touch the net. They don't care about athleticism. They don't care about height. They don't even care about defense. They just want to shoot, bro. Steph made hooping look like a TikTok dance. Can't dribble, step back, turn around before the shot goes in. Viral. That boy Steph dropped a mixtape on the entire sport of basketball, and it worked, bro. He was killing the league, bro. I'm talking about 2 years back to back, like unanimous MVP. I'm talking about he was going stupid. Now, little Timmy out here trying to change the game on his YMCA team, going 0 from 11, but throwing up threes like he possessed, bro. Like, it happens everywhere nowadays. Kids don't care. They say, I can't be Steph. Stop playing with me. And here's where generational beef kicks in, bro. Kids genuinely believe the players today are just better. Ask a 13-year-old about Jordan, and he gonna hit you with, bro couldn't even shoot threes. He played against plumbers. Curry would have cooked him. PG got better handles. LeBron faster and smarter. And look, it's hard to argue when they're watching clips in 8K slow-mo with dramatic music, while Jordan highlights look like they filmed on Motorola Razr. But that's how it is now, bro. The new generation don't worship rings. They worship vibes. Steph vibe. PG vibe. Brian walking media empire. Jordan looks like he hates the youth and wins out of spite. Kids aren't studying tape. They watching TikToks. They don't want grind. They want gritty transition. You pull up with The Last Dance and they pulling up Game 6 Clay edits with Future in the background. That's why Jordan don't hit the same, bro. He's too serious. Meanwhile, Curry out here dancing with his kids dropping 40 and dropping merch all the same night. But bro, I ain't gonna lie, kids, they know Jordan's one of the greatest, bro. But old heads gonna keep that fire on their neck. Old heads gonna keep saying Jordan is the best player of all time. But kids gonna put Steph in that conversation. They gonna put PG in that conversation. I'm telling you, after a while, Jai's gonna be in that conversation because kids see it different, bro. It just is what it is. And let's be real, kids don't care about 6 rank. They don't care about the flu game. They don't even care about that Jordan played base. They care about who's hooping right now. Jordan highlights look cool, but they grainy LeBron highlights are in 4K with sound effects and music edit. Paul George crossovers are edited better than most Marvel movies now. The game evolved, and so did the way we consume great. So yeah, men love Jordan because he was a symbol of greatness with no compromise. He was raw, he was real, he was a walking middle finger to failure. Kids love Paul George because he's cool, relatable, and YouTube favorite hooper. They love LeBron because he's everywhere, doing everything and still dominating in the year 22. Different eras, different energy, but one thing's for sure, whether you rocking Jordan, PGs, or LeBrons, you're part of the legacy, bro. Just don't try to tell your Uncle Paul George better than MJ. That's how family cookouts turn into cage magic. You can't be doing that, okay?
Anthony Edwards delivers a little something extra.
I mean, just stop fucking fouling.
I just want to kill everything in front of me, man. That's the main thing.
Bring your ass.